Hey there folks, Jason here again, and I want to do a really quick update on something that came in the mail today for my Hail Caesar Early Imperial Roman Force. This is just going to be a quick unboxing and partial review of an Imperial Roman Testudo that I picked up off of eBay. So what we're going to do now is I'm just going to pop open the box. I have looked at it already, just because I wanted to have some of my thoughts together. So this will be part one. I'll open it up, kind of assemble it, give you what I plan to do with it, and part two will show it after I have finished painting it, basting it, and all those things. So I got this off eBay for $35 plus shipping. Normally I prefer to buy these things either from a FLGS or from Warlord directly. Unfortunately, Warlord stopped doing their free shipping to the U.S., so that added on to the cost. I got free shipping for this. And obviously this is an older kit, it's a little bit beat up, but the models are fine. So let's take a look at what you get. And it's good. Warlord doesn't always do this, or maybe did in the past, but you get the decal sheet. And it's good for this because I think you might even get more decals than come with it. I didn't count up all the shields. So the kit's a little smaller than I thought it would be. We'll talk about that more. So nicely wrapped. And I was wondering how they were going to assemble this, and they kind of did it the way I figured they would. So what it comes with, and this is a resin kit. We'll talk a little bit more about the implications for that. So what it comes with is essentially 4 sides and a top. And now I did trim the bases of these a little bit because they had a lot of flash here. Here we go. Come on back. Yeah. So I trimmed those down so I could just lay it flush so you could see it. But let's take a look at. So this is the back rank, I believe. And you can see the models look a lot like their other line of 28mm early Imperial Romans. The heads look very similar. I will say the bodies look a little bit more, they're less heroic looking, and like the legs are thinner. I actually like the proportions of these more than the regular kits, but c'est la vie. So this is the back rank. You can see they're pretty detailed. I like these a lot. I was afraid that they weren't going to be because, well, you're going to be focusing more on the Testudo itself, and they could have skimped a little bit on the modeling, and they didn't. So you come with this. So that's the back rank, and then this is, we'll do that one last. So here's the side. Come on, here we go. You're not gonna help me out here, are you? Okay, here's the side, and this shield did come broken in the box. I re-glued it on. It's not going to matter as much because I'll paint over it, and you won't see the crack. But see, they even finished the inside where you won't see as much. What is going on with the camera today? Apologies for that. So you can paint the whole thing on the inside. Obviously, I'm not going to spend as much detail on it as I would if they all the individual models, but it's good that they did the inside. So that's how that looks, and that's going to fit like right here. And the other side is essentially the same thing. The only issue, and this comes up with the resin, is this front shield is pretty bent, so I'm just going to warm that up with some hot water and try to bend it back without breaking it. Some of the mold is a little thin. You can see the light passing through, like the shield here. I apologize on the camera today, I'm not sure what's going on. Anyway, so they're a little thin and they're a little warped, but nothing terrible. There's a little bit of flash on the bottom there. But I think it's going to look okay. So then that then goes on that side. And then you've got the front rank. Now the front rank is much more simple. Obviously, there's just a bunch of guys with their legs hanging out and then shields in the front. But they finished the back, and that's good. You know, they just did it kind of as one block here. There's not much separation, but you wouldn't expect there to be if they're charging forward under missile fire. So that's going to go here, and then you've got the top. which is all one piece except for one shield, and cast well. No major problems that I could see. Just a little bit of cleanup. And what I liked here is, if you look in the picture, let's see if I can get this on the right way. So this is the front, and you've got one guy there with his head sticking up. He's kind of peeking out the top. And I was tempted to put like one of the arrows that the kit comes with, like in there, like don't stick your head up or you're going to get arrow to the head. So that's what the unit pretty much looks like. Obviously I will have to put it together. The sides are notched. It is require a little bit of trimming, but not much. And then the kit also comes with a Centurion. I'm not exactly sure. I mean, I'll always take models, but I'm not exactly sure what. Open this bag up here. So it comes with a couple metal pieces. I'm not exactly sure why they included this guy. So, other than to have a Centurion. There we go. So he's just basically, you set him out up front, like he's decided to charge forward. And there's his arm there at the bottom, and then you've got the shield that goes with him. So I guess if you wanted to, you could set this guy out, like in the front, or something like, let's go! I don't know if it's a good idea if you're taking missile fire to suddenly break from the Testudo and go racing out ahead. But maybe he's just being super brave and leading by example. And then what you also get is, or are, a bunch of arrows that you can glue on to the shield to show that they've been hit a couple times, which I thought was a nice touch. So, looking at the kit, I think it's a good cast. There's a couple minor imperfections. It's probably going to be assembled relatively easily. It's not actually that big. I'm going to zoom out here a little bit. In terms of board footprint, my messy desk, apologies. So you've got this, and this is one of the other units that I pulled together. Let's see if I can raise this up a little bit. Shaky camera alert, shaky camera alert. Not going to want to help out right now. Anyways, I locked down the camera so it wouldn't jiggle as much, and now I can't move it. Not smart. So you can see the unit shrinks down quite a bit, and my goal with this was to kind of have a cheater way of having another unit finished much more quickly than it takes me to finish one of these guys or the auxiliaries, which I'm working on, which we'll put right down here. And it won't fit into the screen. So let's adjust this a little bit just so you can get a sense of, yeah, so it's a lot smaller. I think I can still get away with it. My plan is to put it on, obviously I'm not going to, you can't magnetize this, it's just one giant block. I've got this old Warhammer base that I got a long time ago from eBay. I'll probably put it on that. But the footprint's still going to be a lot smaller. You can see there. It doesn't have the width of the other ones. But I think it's going to be fine. I think Warlord and 10 Hail Caesar would be kind of a fun game, and not, your frontage isn't exactly correct. So I'm hoping, I mean, in the future, I'm not going to buy like enough of these for every cohort or legion, or depends on what I'm playing with, to go into Testudo and just pick that unit up and put the Testudo unit down. So this will just be a stand-in right now until I get more units done. I am working on this. You can see the empty gaps there. But one of the things I did want to talk about, you know, I always gripe. And maybe I should say that when I gripe about things, it's not a major concern. You'll know if it's a major one. But there was something I noticed about this that threw me off a little bit. And it might be because it's an older kit and Warlord hadn't decided on the scale that they were going to do. But let's take a look here at, oops, okay. So this is just a legionary, one of their normal average legionaries. Why are you killing me with the camera focus? So it's about that tall, right? Well, we're going to knock over the Testudo. If you look here, they're a lot smaller. It's not showing up all that well. I'm going to zoom in a little bit here.